Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea. You can find me on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. On Poshmark, my closet name is DEALU, as you can see here on the top. On Instagram, my Instagram account is DEALU underscore closet. So if you follow me, I'll be very happy. And also, if you follow me, please leave a comment below, and then I'll follow you back. So today I'm going to show you my sales for the month of July. I want to preface this by saying that I'm not going to show every single sale in the month of July, because what I did is I asked Poshmark for a sales report for the month of July from July 1st to July 31st, and Poshmark sends you only the completed sales. So sometimes if you sell to towards the end of the month, the earnings are not going to be available until the next month. So here you can see my first sale of the month of July was this sweater, Anthony and Allison label gray reindeer sweater, extra large. I bought this sweater at Marshall's at their yellow tag clearance back in February. I listed it now, but I wasn't expecting to sell before, maybe November or December, closer to Christmas. And you can see here, I think I listed it for $29, but the buyer either or I did a price reduction and they bought it for $23. And it was a very nice wool sweater, good size to extra large. You can see here there is a reindeer and some sequins, and it was a very cute sweater. I definitely would pick up any Christmas sweater that you can find cheap enough to flip. This one was a new with tags and it was wool. That's why I was able to sell for a lot more. This is not a very well-known brand, but it's a very good brand. I think it's made in made in China, but I think it's from an Australia brand. So I sold it for $23 and my net earnings were $18.40. Next were these American Eagle black pull-on shorts. I don't usually buy American Eagle because it doesn't resell for too much, but I pick up any shorts that I find that are cute and that I find cheap enough. So this one was very cute. It had this lace hemline, and it was an extra small, so it's not a very good size to pick up, but I'll pick up any shorts. So anyway, it sold for a good price of $16. The person didn't even offer anything. I think I had listed it at $18, and then I did a price reduction to $16, and somebody came and bought it. So my net earnings were $12.80. I would definitely pick up cute shorts if you find for very cheap. Next is this Jessica Simpson fringe tankini top. I will buy any tankini top of any brands if it's in good condition, and if it's cheap, I'll buy it, because even though they don't sell for too much, they sell very fast, and I sell a lot of swimwear during summer. So this was very cute, and it was like kind of almost brand new, and I sold it for $15 and my net earnings were $12. Next is this Nike Dry Fit pants, size large. I don't pick up these kind of Nike pants anymore, just because it take a long time to sell. This pair, I think it took me over a year to sell. It was a very it was a better style than just a pull-on. They had a front zipper and a zippered pocket, as you can see here. But I had it for over a year, and I think I had listed it for $19 and somebody offered $17, and I took it, and she was happy with it. So my net earnings were $13.60. Next were these Jag jeans. I don't usually pick up this brand. I think it was my first time picking it up. And but there were a lot of things that were good on this pair of jeans. As you can see, it had like this velvet texture, and it was plus size, and it was skinny and high rise. So that's why I decided to pick it up. Sometimes the style is more important than the brand. And the person came, I think I listed it for $29. I dropped the price to $26, and the person paid, never even offered anything, and my net earnings were $20.80. And you can see by the comments that she really liked them. So next is this dress, motherhood, maternity, nursing black dress. I don't usually buy maternity clothes that much. I usually buy only like skinny jeans. They are trendy because, most maternity clothes are kind of frumpy and not very good. But this was a nursing dress, which is not very easy to find. Me being a mother, I know that. And it's very, very good to have one nursing piece where you can just go somewhere and have easy access so you can feed your baby. So I knew this was not going to sell for too much, but I knew it was going to sell fast. And it did. It sold in a couple weeks, I think. And the person offered me $11, and my net earnings were $8.05. So, next is this Ann Taylor Loft green shorts, size 2. Again, not a good size, and you can see it reflected on the price. The person offered me $8. I had one like only. So as soon as I received the offer, I accepted it. I didn't even counter, just because it's a small size and it doesn't usually sell fast. So, but any shorts, I'll pick up because they do sell fast. I listed it this summer and then it sold. My net earnings were $5.05. I still made a profit on it. So this is a J. Crew new with tags, flutter sleeves, eyelet dress, and I picked this up I think in April when Nordstrom Rack had the Clear the Rack sale. And it was originally $118. I sent out lots and lots and lots of offer to likers, and nobody was biting. So somebody offered $40, and I took it just because I like to move things fast. So if the offer is reasonable and if I make a nice profit, I would take it. So my net earnings were $32. Next was this pair of Tom's canvas cork platform sandals. And I usually pick up shoes if they are an okay brand. Canvas platform sandals. And I listed it, I think, initially for $29, not too high, because they had a little flaw and they were a small size. In the back, as you can see here, there was a little stain, and somebody offered $20 and I took it. Just I think it was a fair price for the condition of the shoes. And next is this Uggs. I bought these at the Nordstrom Rack sale back in April or May, I'm not sure, and somebody bought it for full price, didn't even offer anything, didn't even give a like on the listing, just came and bought it, and my earnings were $103.20. Next was this DKNY jean jacket. It looked like a vintage jacket, and it had a little bit of a flaw, I'm gonna show you in the pictures here. I think I listed it for $29 and I dropped the price a few times, and then I'm gonna show you now a little bit of a stain. I showed it in the pictures, but it was a really cool, like, vintage light wash looking jacket, and I sent an offer to likers with a discount shipping, and my net earnings were $13.70, so I sold it for $19. Jean jackets are really usually a very good to pick up any brand. I sold a Forever 21 jacket as well. So this swim top from Abercrombie, I got it from Poshmark, and the seller took forever to ship. I think she shipped it within, I don't know, 5-6 days after I bought it. So it didn't arrive before my vacation. I ended up never wearing it. So I decided to resell it, and I think I listed it for 14 or 12. It had a stain there. It was not in very, very good shape. But somebody offered $10 and I took it, and my net earnings were $7.05. And it says canceled here because I think when a buyer buys something on Poshmark and cancels their account, Poshmark finds it fishy and tells you not to ship the item. But they told me 2 days after the person bought it, and I had already shipped it. So even though it says canceled, they released my earnings. These is a Born booties. These were not in the very good shape. They were very worn out, but I still picked them up because the style is cute, and I used the Dr. Martens Wonder Balm, and it restored it nicely. Even it still has like this broken in look to it, but I think that's very cool. And I'll pick up any Born shoes if they're inexpensive. I accepted a $20 offer because I thought it was fair for the condition of the shoes. And the girl who bought it loved the boots, so I'm very happy about that. So my net earnings were $16. Next was this Banana Republic silk skirt. I don't usually like to buy skirts, but this one was silk and size 14, good size, and it was brand new with tags. So yeah, I think I listed it for $39 initially, and then I ended up selling it for $20. She offered me $20 and I took it because I'm not greedy. And so the next one I sold was this Chico's Zenergy windbreaker jacket, and I bought this maybe 2 years ago when I first started reselling, and I had no idea that this was a bad buy. It was in great shape, but it's a Chico size 0, which is a size small, and it took forever and ever to sell. I was ready to burn it. I just couldn't stand having it in my inventory anymore, and I was gonna send it to ThredUp, but I went down in price all the way to $9, and then I raised it a little bit until I think up to $18, and then somebody offered $12, and I took it as fast as I could. And she loved it, so I'm very happy about that. My net earnings were $9.05. So next thing I sold was this Kate Spade ballet flats. They were small size, a size 6, and I bought a bunch of these Kate Spade flats back in February when... Was it February? I think so. When TJ Maxx and Marshalls were having their yellow tag clearance. And I was very anxious because I kind of paid up for them and they were not selling for a long time. They got lots of likes, but nobody was offering anything. And I was sending offer to likers and nobody was taking it. So the last weeks of July, I sold them, I think maybe 3 pairs. So I think I just needed to wait a little bit longer for the weather to change a little. The weather didn't change, but people are going back to school. People are now buying closed-toe shoes, whether before they were probably buying sandals and flip-flops. So I sold it for $55 and my net earnings were $44. this was an offer I sent out a $59 offer to likers, and somebody offered me 55 and I took it. So next is this Fabletics leggings, and I bought these originally for myself, but they were a little bit too big on me and I decided to resell. I kind of paid up because I was buying them for myself, and somebody, I think I listed it for $19, and I got quite a few likes very fast, and somebody came and offered $15, and then I took it. Yeah, it was actually very fast. I was surprised that Fabletics sells that fast. My net earnings were $12. Next is this rag and bone shorts, and it was my first time finding rag and bones in the thrift store, and it sold within one day. I listed it for $49 and somebody offered me $35, and I took it because it was a very fast flip. Next is this Impressions crochet cardigan, and this is not a brand that I know or I would recommend you pick up, but the style was very cute, and it had wooden buttons. It was made in England. It was cropped. It was a size large. That's why I picked it up, and it was very inexpensive. And I listed it for $19. It got maybe 2 likes, and somebody offered me $10, and I took it just because it was an easy, fast flip. Next is this Athleta tankini top, and I always buy tankini tops, but especially Athleta. I'll pay up for them because they sell very well. And this, I think I listed it for $39 initially. I dropped the price a few times, and it's almost the end of the summer, so I wanted to get rid of it, and I offered $22 with $150 discount shipping, and the person accepted it, and as you can see, she liked it because she left a 5-star review. Next is this bundle of girls dress, size 2, and this dress was very cute, new with tags, and it belonged to one of my stepdaughters, and we've had it in the house for a long time, and of course they're not gonna wear it anymore because they're 8 and 10. So somebody bought that dress, and the pair of men's pants. This is not the price I sold for because when somebody bundles, the price is not updated on the website on Poshmark. But you can see I offered her, she bundled 2 items. I offered $40, and then she accepted it, and my net earnings were $32. Next is this Disney hoodie, and not all Disney is worth picking up, but this one is, it was very cute. It had embroidery, and it had a big Mickey. So, and when I bought it, it had a big white stain in the front. It was kind of a deodorant stain, but it was very cheap, so I decided to try it and remove the stain, and I was able to, and somebody offered me $25, and I think I listed it for $29. So the next one is also a bundle. It's my second bundle of the month, and these are 2 items I would not pick up again, even if it's very cheap, because it took forever to sell both of them. I bought this top because I was thinking I was going to wear it for Halloween, and I decided not to wear it, and I listed it before Halloween and nobody bought it last year. So somebody bundled these 2 items, and this is another dress I would not pick up. Aeropostale, it's not a very good brand, and even if it's cheap, it just takes forever to sell. So I offered $17, and the person accepted, and yeah. So the last sale of the month was this Free People dress that I bought at the yellow tag sale at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It was a very, very nice dress. It was a size large, new with tags. So as you can see, I sold it for $20 only, which I couldn't understand why it was not selling for much, because I had this second photo, and it only had one like in like 3 months. So I went on Poshmark and tried to find out what was going on. And other people had the same dress for sale and more likes, and they had the second photo as a cover shot with the two showing the front and the back. And then as soon as I switched the cover photo, I started getting likes. So then I offered $29 in the discount shipping, and the person accepted it, and my earnings were $21.70. I do like picking up free people, but it can be hit or miss sometimes. So this one sold, but not for a great return as I expected. So yeah. So those were my sales for the month of July. I had 26 sales, and as you can see, I have a screenshot of my sales report from Poshmark, and I sold $634, and I only 3 of the 26 sales were offered to likers. But sometimes I sent an offer to likers and they came back with a little bit of a lower offer, which is okay, and I accepted it. So even though it's not an offer to liker that offer that they accepted it, it still generated a sale in some form of a counter offer. So my net earnings were $498.15, and my average sale price was $24.38, and my average net earnings $19.15. So those are my sales for the month of July. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry for doing this video like this. It is my first time trying to screenshot and show my sales, and I hope you liked it. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. It will mean so much to me. And also leave your closet name below and your Instagram account, and I would love to follow new resellers. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.